Talk 1080 KOTK. From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
Talk to me.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning into the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No! I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it at 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Thank you for tuning in. Sean writes in from BC. He writes in, it says, I've been listening since November 2nd on AM 730 Mojo Radio. Your show is by far the best, most practical show on the air. He says, I believe that you are truly God, because you seem to know how things actually work in the real world. Anyway, I need your advice on something, and I have problems getting through to you on the phone, so hopefully email will be better. First of all, I am 23, and I'm not a pussy anymore. Back in July, before I knew of your infinite wisdom, I was banging this girl just for pleasure. And she told me she was on the pill. So I never bothered using condoms. Mistake number one. I stopped banging her at the end of August as I came to realize that this stupid blonde broad was a little too crazy for my liking. She kept calling me up to have sex, and I wasn't about that. But she kept calling. Now, while we were banging, she also had a boyfriend for the last few years who I knew about, but being a normal guy, I didn't care about it. Now, in December, she called me up and said that she just found out she was pregnant. She said the ultrasound showed that the child was conceived in August. She then said that if I keep my mouth shut and never talk about it, she'll never bother me to be the father. She wants her boyfriend to be the father because they're engaged. But I'm not sure that the child is his or mine. Obviously, after listening to your show, I don't want to be a father to a bastard child. And I don't want that crazy bitch in my life screwing me for child support. When she called me, in fact, I think she was trying to ruin my Christmas and was making it up because she said to call her in the new year to talk about it some more. Well, I have moved back to Vancouver Island, and I have not bothered calling her because I don't want to talk to her. What should I do? Get a lawyer? Should I call her up and threaten to tell her fiancé? Should I have a paternity test done? And if so, who has to pay for the test? Anyway, I hope you have the time in your busy schedule to send me a reply. Please save me from paying for the next 18 years. And yes, I always use a condom now. I'm trying to come up with a plan to have a vasectomy done even though I'm 23. Sincerely, Sean. A lot of questions there, Sean. I'm not an attorney, and by the way, I don't know the law in Canada, and I don't really have good answers for all of that. I will tell you that in the States, I'd have an attorney anyway. And I would at least ask the attorney what my options are, okay? Because here is what could happen. Sometime in the next 18 years, she might break up with the guy she's with now. In fact, odds are she will. And it's entirely possible 7 years in, 8 years in, 10 years in, that she would come to you. Now, again, I don't know how it works in Canada. I don't know how it works in British Columbia, but I can tell you how it works here. 10 years from now, she could come to you and say, guess what? You're the father. And then she could make you take a DNA test, and then you could be responsible for years and years and years of child support. Because in this country, the United States, They add up all the money you've owed over the years. They figure out how much you made. They calculate it according to a formula. Then they add interest to the money you haven't paid. And this right is basically unlimited. I mean, a woman can come to you the day before the 18th birthday of her child and say, guess what? You owe me 18 years of child support. So, you should at least have a lawyer to tell you what your rights are and to advise you on the next step to take. Don't do this without a lawyer. If you can afford a lawyer, go get a lawyer. And in fact, if you can't afford a lawyer, work overtime, make a few extra bucks, and spend the money it'll cost to get a good attorney for an hour. In Canadian dollars, what are you going to pay? $400, $500? Worth it. Worth it. Trust me. Now, getting away from the legalities of the situation, yes, you were stupid not to use condoms. And I must repeat something I've said over and over and over on this show. Never, ever, ever believe a woman when she says, I'm on the pill. The doctor said I can't have children. I got the shot. I mean, the only birth control you can verify with your own eyes is Norplant. That's it. Ever been with a girl with Norplant? I have. Several long, narrow bumps under her arm. You can feel them. You can touch them. You can see them. It's inserted under the skin. It's the only birth control you can see. Even a diaphragm, if you use it without the right contraceptive jelly, it doesn't do a bit of good. A woman could fool you by using a diaphragm and lubricating it with like KY jelly with no spermicide. And you're taking a big risk. Never believe a woman when she says she's on birth control or she can't get pregnant. Always use a condom 100% of the time. If you don't, you will get nailed at some point. You will. Maybe you haven't already, but you will. Not to mention the fact you are running the risk of catching all the diseases out there, and really who gives a rat's ass about the rest of them except like for HIV or herpes that can't be cured. Okay, come on. Please. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. Okay, so you didn't use condoms, you believed her, and now she's stirring up the crap here. Now, taking the legality out of this, and please make a note that I said I'm taking the legality out of this. I'm just talking about my feelings here. If she gave you the option to just shut up and let the boyfriend be the father, and she's going to put the boyfriend on the birth certificate as the father, and he accepts it and he doesn't sue, I mean, really, all you have to do, I don't know what the law is in Canada, but in many states of the United States, I mean, you know, you just keep it quiet for a year or two, and if their marriage lasts, even if they later find out you're the father, he's the father. Because he'd be having the kid while they're married or whatever. You know, she puts him down to the father. That's the way the law generally works. The poor schmuck will end up having to pay. By the way, you don't even know if he is the father. Maybe he is. Maybe you're not. It's all stuff you should talk about with your attorney. If I were you, and again, I continue to say, no matter what my big mouth says here, get an attorney. Don't pay any attention to my personal opinion here. But I'll give it for entertainment purposes only. If I were you and somebody said to me, while I was with you, I was also with my boyfriend, and I got pregnant, it could be yours, it could be his, but I want him to be the father, just shut up about it and have a body, I would take that offer and run with it. I don't want to know. I don't want to get involved. I don't care. I don't want any part of it. Head for the hills, baby. But again, remember, and I can't say this enough times, and I know you morons don't listen to me when I tell you stuff. That is just basically an emotional, visceral opinion, and you should be really talking to an attorney about what you ought to be doing. But I'll tell you what, if I had an opportunity like that, I want my boyfriend to be the father, so you just shut up about it and I'll never bother you, and he'll be the father, he'll never know the difference. Great. Sold. That's reasonable, isn't it?
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-866.
Where do women spend most of their time?
In my wallet.
How about in front of the mirror?
Well, that might be the second place they spend most of their time.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis, only on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
The makers of the Doctor's Night Guard would like to apologize for the following annoying sound. It's the sound of teeth getting looser, jaws aching, spouses fleeing the bedroom. So please pick up the Doctor's Night Guard, the dental protector you wear at night to cushion your teeth. Because you fit it yourself, you will save money and quite possibly even your teeth. So the next sound you hear could be this. Relieve the nightly grind with the Doctor's Night Guard at your drugstore.
Kia Hotline, how can we help?
Hi, I need a car, but I just got kicked off one of those reality-based TV shows and didn't win the $1 million.
Well, you called at the right time, because right now you can get 0% financing on the affordable yet well-equipped Kia Spectra that comes backed by a 10-year warranty.
What's the catch? Do I have to eat cow brains or walk around naked?
Only if you want to.
Get 0% financing on the 2003 Kia Spectra today. Financing for 36 months available to well-qualified buyers based on Chase Manhattan Bank USA credit approval. Must take delivery from retail stock by 1/31/03. See participating retailers or Kia.com for details.
Hey, I'm Dave Chappelle, and I've got a new show Wednesdays on Comedy Central. It's called Chappelle Show. Now, being invited to your home each week brings with it the responsibility to give you a show that is always worthy of your trust.
I'm Dave Chappelle, and I love Internet Corner.
And above all, a show that you can be proud to watch with the ones you love.
The brother can't get enough of that.
That's Dave, and this is your warning. Chappelle Show, a new brand of comedy. Starts tomorrow at 10:30, 9:30 Central, only on Comedy Central.
I don't care that my boyfriend is short, fat, and bald. I don't care that he goes out with the boys and comes back smelling like a bar and strippers. I don't care that he spends hours in the bathroom reading Looker magazine. Why don't I care? Because when he's finished, it's my turn.
Looker magazine. More babes, more stars, more stuff.
Just more, baby.
Protect your computer privacy now with Lexias software, lexias.com. You may have personal letters, emails, pictures, or confidential business files. Keep them all from the prying eyes of co-workers, bosses, spouses, and children. Lexias' $39 solution is the best line of defense against hackers and unwelcome visitors. Previously only available to top security facilities, now install it in moments. lexias.com.
Are you ready to get your share of the lottery millions being given away each and every week? Could you use an extra $1 million, $5 million, or even $10 million or more? The key to winning any amount is easy. You have to play the right numbers. Click on the lottery AccuLotto.com banner right now to find out about AccuLotto's $10,000 winning guarantee and to find out how you can be the next lottery jackpot winner. Get a free guide to winning and playing the lottery just for visiting AccuLotto.com today.
It's Rick Emerson, middays on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
Frito-Lay, the largest producer of snack food products, announced they will eliminate all trans fats from 3 of the most popular brands of chips.
So you're going to die of being fat long before you'll die of a heart attack. That's the only difference. Your heart won't stop. Your body will get too big to carry itself around before you have a chance to get arteriosclerosis or something.
Yeah, but they taste so good with a cigarette and watching wrestling, don't they?
He's Rick Emerson, and he wants to be your friend. Tune into Rick's World, middays on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
Hot Talk 1080 KOTK. It's the Tom Leykis Show. Let's check Metro traffic.
A couple wrecks remain on the outbound side of the Sunset. The first one before Barnes and the one after that at Highway 217. Together, backing up traffic all the way back to before the zoo. A fair amount of inbound delay past that wreck as well. Also, an accident reported in downtown Southwest Broadway at Washington. This check on traffic is brought to you by Alivert. New Alivert is non-drowsy allergy medicine that starts dissolving the instant it touches your tongue. So you can take Alivert right when you need it, wherever you are. I'm Jody Walker. That's your commuter update on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
Emerson.
Yes, how delightful it will be. A few decent hairs of gabby ratchets prattling on about music and jelly beans and stickers.
Rick, 12 to 3 every weekday. Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
The Tom Leykis Show. At 1-800-5800-TOM Lee on a cell phone. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how are you, man?
Hi, Lee.
Hey, I know all about this situation. This, my ex, shall we say, from many years back, screwed me the same way. Same way. I paid for everything and I'm still paying to this day. This guy needs to get an attorney, needs to get one fast. Cause
Yep.
he's gonna Go ahead.
No, I agreed with you. Yes, I said, yeah.
Yeah, I had to get a paternity test. I paid for it. She didn't pay nothing. Attorney's fees, I paid for hers and mine. $800 a month. They wanted $920. It's garnished out of my wages. I have no choice. So tell this guy to head for the hills and get a lawyer ASAP.
Yep. I agree.
This guy is so screwed. So screwed.
I know.
All right, Tom.
Thank
you. Blow me up?
Of course I can. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Shelley on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Shelley.
You know, I just wanted to tell you, I know you always say use condoms, and I absolutely agree, but I want to let some people know that even the Norplant, even if you see it under her arm, it doesn't mean it's still active.
That's right. It could have worn out by now because it could last, 5 years?
I don't know. I
think it's 5 years or something like that. And
So
yes, and then you have to have them removed, and then you can have the new ones put in. You were absolutely right. And I reiterate what I said before. 100% of the time, men should wear condoms unless they feel like paying some stranger for the next 18 years.
Or dying of some disease.
Right.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Shelley. Good point. 1-800-5800-TOM. JR on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, JR.
How you doing?
Pretty damn good.
Good. Hey, listen, this guy's screwed over for the next 18 years. I think he should take the deal that she gave him and have it notarized and probably even have...
Well, even if it's notarized, here's the thing. She can put it in writing. She can agree. If she decides later on to claim child support from this guy, he's screwed, at least in the United States. Again, he's writing in from Canada. And I don't know what the laws are, but I can't imagine they're that different. I do know that in the United States, a woman could say, "Don't worry, here, sign this, and you'll never hear from me again." And then later on, she decides to change her mind. She can.
Yeah.
It's the one area where somebody can sign a written agreement as an adult, knowing what they're doing, and defraud you, and later on come back and go, "I changed my mind."
Right. All right, Tom, that's all I want to say. Can you take me out with a screaming orgasm and senior JFK?
Oh, JFK Senior style. Of course. Here you go, JR.
Oh, God. Oh, yes.
1-800-5800-TOM. Monica on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Monica.
First-time caller, long-time listener.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
I just wanted to call and say I don't understand how us as women get the choice to decide if you get a kid. I don't get it. I haven't understood it. Why do I get all the power?
The reason, I'll tell you what the reason is. The reason is because it's you who has to harbor that squatter for 9 months.
Well, then it should be my decision to do it, and then I shouldn't put it off on you, right?
Well, it's your decision to have it, but
exactly. If I choose to have it and you didn't want it, why do you have to pay for it?
Well, I do believe that you should be able, I believe you should be able to sign a document that says, I won't contact you. I won't contact the child. I don't want any visitation. I don't want to see you. In exchange, I won't give you any money. You should be able, as adults in the United States, to sign such a document.
You should be adults to make the decision if you're going to have sex to have a kid.
No
doubt. A woman. A woman.
No doubt about it.
If I have sex, I make the decision to have a child, if I'm going to have a child. But I'm not going to make that man make the decision too.
Yep.
Right?
Good point.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Monica. 1-800-5800-TOM. Michael on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Michael.
I just think that if it were me, if there was any chance some other guy was going to be raising my kid, I'd want to step in. That doesn't mean I'd have to marry her or be with her or anything, but I don't want some other...
Come on, is it really worth all the crap you're going to have to put up with?
What crap?
Look, well, for example, what do you think that guy is going to say when he finds out that you might be the father?
That's her problem.
No, it's your problem. Because if he leaves her, who do you think is going to have to pay the child support for 18 years?
But if it's my kid and I'm paying child support, I also have inherent rights with that. I have a right to say where this kid's going to live, where it's going to go to school.
Well, you have rights if you prove you're the father. Of course.
Well, that's what I mean. I just want to know, and if it's my kid and it comes back positive, I want to be involved again. I'm not saying I'm going to marry this gal. No way.
Well, if you want to pay for that right, and you understand how much that's going to cost.
I'm just like your average lion in the woods. I don't want some other lion taking care of my cub. You know what I mean?
So it's just like kind of this visceral caveman kind of attitude.
Well, it's my kid. I don't want some other schmo.
You don't even know if it's your kid, and even if it is, if you want to spend that kind of money, well, go for it.
And if
but now the chick you were banging while she was engaged to somebody else is going to be in your life, and that's the other thing. Forget the kid. This woman is in your life now. After you've broken up her engagement, after you've broken up her marriage, now you have to deal with her. Now, that woman who you effed over can now take you to court, ask for increases all the time, harangue you and harass you, stop you from getting your visitation, move to other states, you have to chase after her. I mean, your whole life becomes a disaster. And if you don't know anybody who's gone through it, pal, maybe you want to talk to some people who have.
I'm a single dad. I've gone through it.
And you're happy about that?
All I'm happy about is that I have a pretty big influence in my child's life. And you know what they say, you never want to be out-lawyered. You go in there, you have a good case, you help take care of your kid, you move on with your life.
Everybody can't afford a good lawyer, pal. You know what? Most guys get screwed in this case.
I'm like you. I had to go out and get a second job like you were telling that other guy to do. All I'm saying is a woman like that, she's going to go off and get some other guy anyways. She ain't going to be in my life. And the other thing, if it ends up not my kid, that other guy should know. I'm doing him a favor that he's got some scoundrel for a woman. You know what I mean?
Well, again, we're not worried about what you're doing for him. I'm worried about what you're doing for yourself.
Well, again, I wouldn't want if you had a kid, you wouldn't want me raising your kid. You'd want something to do about that, wouldn't you?
No.
Oh,
if you're paying the bill, I don't even want to know. And by the way, I'm telling you, it's not out of the realm of possibility. But the number of women I've banged over the years, it is not out of the realm of possibility that some guy out there right now is paying to raise my kid.
Trust me,
that's
found you by now.
The point is, there are women who just say, I'm not going to tell him. I don't want, he don't want to know. You want to be involved. I don't want him involved. I don't want him telling me what to do. It's entirely possible.
I hear what you're saying. I don't want to take care of some other woman, but I would always want to take care of my own child. That's just the way I feel. You know what I mean?
By the way, are you sure you're the father of that child?
Absolutely.
You had DNA test done already?
Yeah, everything's done.
Okay.
Everything's done.
Yeah.
But, I just wouldn't want to drop the kid off the side of the road. You know?
I understand. Michael, thank you. Our toll-free telephone number is 1-800-5800-TOM. More of your telephone calls are coming up.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Like us on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK. Fisher Communications.
From the KOTK newsroom, here's your Northwest update.
It's 6:30. Jim Riley with news, brought to you by More Credit Services. They can eliminate debt and repair your credit in 90 days. Call 503-977-1054. Ask about their money-back guarantee. That's More Credit Services. He's mad as hell and he won't take it anymore. Ted Kennedy lashing out at the Bush administration in a speech at the National Press Club today, calling the conflict with Iraq the wrong war at the wrong time.
The threat from Iraq is not imminent, and it will distract America from the two more immediate threats to our security: the clear and present danger of terrorism and the crisis with North Korea.
Now, what about the possible consequences of a war with Iraq?
It will antagonize critical allies and crack the global coalition that came together after September 11. It will feed a rising tide of anti-Americanism overseas and swell the ranks of al-Qaeda recruits and sympathizers.
A Northwest Airlines pilot under arrest in New York after authorities found a loaded handgun in his carry-on. Robert Donaldson was a co-pilot. He was scheduled to fly to Detroit, where you really need a gun. He does have a permit to carry a gun in Michigan, though, but this happened in New York. He could get 15 years in the Who's Cow. Well, Madison Avenue knows those of you who have a TiVo don't get to see commercials anymore. They want to do something about it. They want to force you to watch commercials in the movie theater. As a matter of fact, Regal is kicking off a digitally formatted, what they call a pre-show full of content and advertising. It'll begin 20 minutes before the advertised starting time of the movie. Tisk, tisk. Tonight, showers. Changing to occasional rain after midnight. More rain for tomorrow. I'm Tim Riley of the KOTK Newsroom.
Hi. Whether you need something new to talk about or something new to talk on, Nokia has an announcement. A new way to buy a new mobile phone. Online at NokiaUSA.com, you can log on and purchase a Nokia mobile phone and even choose a calling plan that fits your needs. You'll find a complete selection of phones and all the latest accessories. Treat yourself for the holidays or give a friend that gift that keeps you connected. Nokia phones. Click now for the easiest way to buy online at NokiaUSA.com. Nokia. Connecting people.
Need a degree to advance your career? Then click on our radio banner now. Don't let long hours on the job keep you from career success. Earn your accredited degree or certificate on your time online via the University Alliance at www.degrees.us. Enjoy the convenience of learning from real professors via classes that you view on your computer, all from schools with solid reputations like Villanova University. Visit the University Alliance at www.degrees.us.
Hi, this is Tim Anderson with Budget Computers. We're home of the $200 laptop or the $200 PC. Come see us this back-to-school period where we've got special deals for everybody and every price range. We're down at 4040 Southwest 114th in beautiful downtown Beaverton. Our phone number down there is 503-646-1776. We're on the northwest corner of 217 and Canyon Road. See us today.
Budget Computers, open Monday through Friday 10 to 7, Saturday 11 to 5. On the web at budcom.com. This week's special, 1 gigahertz budget box, only $3.99.
You should know that an independent consumer survey shows that 95% of parents that use Hooked on Phonics say it works. The latest version of Hooked on Phonics is here, and it includes bonuses and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Call now and receive the amazing Hooked on Phonics system with 5 full levels of reading with music and instruction, games, activities, plus special posters and stickers so children have fun tracking their progress. Don't delay your child's success. Call toll-free 1-800-966-0705. Hooked on Phonics.
Protect your computer privacy now with Lexia software, lexias.com. You may have personal letters, emails, pictures, or confidential business files. Keep them all from the prying eyes of co-workers, bosses, spouses, and children. Lexia's $39 solution is the best line of defense against hackers and unwelcome visitors. Previously only available to top security facilities, now install it in moments. lexias.com.
Hi, I'm Danny Bonaducci, and right now we're on a film set with the legendary rock band KISS. They prepare to shoot a music video to help us deliver the big news. You can catch That 70s Show all week long. Hey, KISS is taking the stage, so I gotta go, but remember, folks, it's That 70s Show all week long.
Check that 70show.com or local TV listings for time and channel.
Is now on twice a day.
Oh, my God, man.
Now 10 in the morning and 7 at night.
That is compelling radio.
Only on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Dave on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
How are you, buddy?
Do you care, Dave?
I do care.
I'm doing great.
You're doing great. That's good. Let me just first off say I'm an avid listener of your show. And while some radio personalities occasionally spew pearls of wisdom, you spew pearl necklaces of wisdom. I'm calling in because I'm sort of in a similar situation as the last guy that was on there. I listened to a woman who told me she was on the pill when she wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And come to find out, she gets pregnant, she has a kid, and boom, slaps me for child support right away.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, isn't that great? I'm just saying all women are liars, and that guy, that deal that she offered him, don't say anything, she won't say anything. There's no guarantee she's going to stick with that deal, Tom. Women lie professionally. It's what they do for a living.
Of course. But but here's the thing. If you think it all the way through, You might as well go along with it because she'll win either way. I mean, the fact is, if she says don't say anything and you don't say anything, you haven't lost anything.
Very true. I would definitely say that is his best option right now.
Yep.
I just wanted to call in, give him my support, tell him I know where he's coming from, and say hello to everybody listening to you.
Thank you, Dave.
All right. Well, thank you, Tom. Can you take me out with the bong toke?
Here it comes, Dave.
No cough.
Paul on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
How's it going, Tom?
All right, Paul.
Super good. Okay, I kind of have a little predicament. I was doing, which I didn't hear about you. I was living in Tennessee.
Right.
We didn't have you out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sleeping with this girl, dating her for about 3 months without a condom. She said she wasn't supposed to be able to get pregnant. She was married at the time, going to get a divorce. He was in Michigan. Well, she got pregnant. It was mine. Well, during the pregnancy, we were together, off and on, breaking up. We had the baby. And for the birth certificate, they wouldn't put me on because she was still married, legally.
Mm-hmm.
So the baby had to take his last name. Well, she went back to him, and now what I do is when I can, I pay $75 for child support. I try to do it as much as I can.
This is voluntary? It's not ordered by a court? Okay.
Oh, just voluntary. I put down on the little 4 spot on the check, child support.
Mm-hmm.
So in case they ever split up and she tries to hit me with it, I'll have records showing that I did pay her.
Uh-huh.
To cover me on that.
Yes. But you don't even know for sure it was yours, do you?
Not for sure. The timing that we were together.
Yeah, but you see, you talk about the timing. How do you know she didn't bang 2 guys in one night, you and somebody else?
I was living with her.
How do you know she didn't bang somebody at work?
True.
You don't know.
Right. Besides the baby looks like me, other than that.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe she likes guys who look like you.
Could be true. And the other question I had was, you were talking, I think it was a pre-recording last week, about the hyphenated last names. Mm-hmm. I want to put my last name with my little girl. It's a girl. I want to put my last name there, but she wants to keep her husband's last name as hyphenated.
Does her husband know that you're paying child support?
Yes.
And he's okay with that?
Right. He knows it's mine and everything.
All right. Well, there's nothing you can do. Is he the father?
No.
Is he listed as the father on the birth certificate?
No. Mother refused information. But the baby had to take her mother's legal last name, which was his name.
Yeah, but that's my point. I mean, you can't make her do that. You're not listed as the father.
Well, no, she will let me.
She will let you?
Yeah, I've just got to pay the.
Why would you want to do that?
To put my last name on it.
Why?
With my last name.
Is this an ego thing?
No, it's just this is my daughter type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she doesn't have my last name or anything.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about that?
First of all, I don't like hyphenated last names.
Right.
Second of all, she has a father. You don't even know if you're the father.
True.
If they get divorced, you could end up paying for his child.
Well, if she ever did actually come for me with the court fees, or try to bring me into court for the child support and everything, I would go and have a test done.
Oh, at that time. In the meantime, how much money will you have spent? How much time will you have spent worrying about this?
I spent about $150 a month.
And I don't care how $150 a month. How much do you make?
Make about $1,000.
So you spend 15% of your gross income?
Oh, clear mass court?
Yes.
15% of your gross. That's your gross. You gross $1,000 a month.
Yes.
So what's your net income?
I bring home probably roughly about I think it's about $800.
800. So you spend about 18% of your take-home pay on a kid you don't even know if it's yours. And you try to make it sound like it's not much money.
Well, for the bills that I have.
Hey, but Paul, you're only 20. Do you live in your own place?
No.
That's my point. Are you planning on living with your parents the rest of your life?
No.
Yeah, but guess what? It doesn't seem like much now. How much is it going to seem like if you had to get your own apartment?
It'd be a lot. I mean,
yeah, you're damn straight it's a lot. If you live with your parents, that's money you ought to be putting away for you. By the way, what college are you going to? Let me guess. None.
I'm not. No.
Ah.
Well, I am on a volunteer fire department, which I'm going through schooling with the volunteer to become a firefighter.
Uh-huh.
They pay for all my schooling that way.
Right.
EMT school, all the courses I've got to get certified for. The fire department will pay, then I'm on.
But there's no guarantee that you're going to get a job.
Right.
Have you looked at the economy lately? You looked at the unemployment rate?
It's pretty high.
Yeah, and you're going without college.
Right.
Uh-huh. Why?
I was never good in school.
Uh-huh.
I'm not one for studying or anything.
Hang on a second here. Let me get Robert on here. Robert, what did you want to say to Paul?
Paul, you're an idiot. You're a complete moron. First of all, number one, if she decides to take you to the cleaners on the child support, you've already given up the line. You don't even have to do a test at all. You've already admitted that you're the father by paying your child support when you might not even be the father. You're screwed. You're automatically the father since you've been paying child support. And you might not even be the father. It's ridiculous. Number two, I mean, geez, man, can't you just get ahead of yourself in life? Go off and bang some other chick who actually is going to raise the child with you so that you actually will be able to be a father to your child instead of being like this wimpy guy who just throws money at something that he doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Okay. Well, I mean if
save your money.
Well, if she does hit me, though, let's say they get married, they stay married for 10 years. 10 years later, she comes back and tries to hit me for back child support.
All right, you know what? How about this? Instead of doing what you're doing, you could have taken that $75, thrown it into a market account, a money market, saved up that money, saved it up, and by the time the kid's 18, guess what? No child support coming. Gee, golly gosh, I can retire now.
Hey, he makes a very good point. Instead of giving the money to this bitch, you could be putting it in the bank. And then if she came at you later, you got the money.
Right.
If she doesn't, you got the money.
Exactly. Don't give away your money without having any reason to. It's like planning the worst case scenario. Like if I go driving down the street, I'm going to run into another car, so I'm going to have to make sure I wear padding on the inside of my car. You're acting like an idiot, dude. Just quit paying the money. Get yourself a woman who's going to have a child with you and marry you and become a father if that's what you want, because that's what you want. That's what you seem to care about.
By the way, Paul, can I ask you a question? Are your parents still together?
My real father left my mom, but my stepfather has been there for 16 years.
Case closed.
Yeah. Bottom line,
in other words, history repeats itself.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Actually, you shouldn't have any more kids. You already screwed up once. We don't need another screw-up.
I don't plan on having one until I'm at least married for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, well, you didn't plan on having that one, Paul.
True. Well, I'm taking all the precautions now.
Well,
why weren't you taking them before, if I may ask?
Just the whole, I thought, I understood. I was younger. I was like 17, 18. Oh, she couldn't get pregnant.
Why would you believe something like that?
Well, it's never going to happen to him, right?
Stupid.
You were stupid. Okay. So now you wear a condom 100% of the time?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Do you bang single mothers?
No, I just stay away from them.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I've been listening to you for about 7-8 months, and I'm trying to follow all your rules.
Well, start becoming more of a jerk, will you?
Oh, my ex-girlfriend, when I just break up, she hates me because of you.
I'll bet she does.
I am. She hates you, but we were talking the other day. The only reason why she hates you is because you speak the truth.
You're damn straight, partner.
Order Showtime now to get $50 cash and see the most exciting fighters in the business. Kostya Tszyu, Asolino Freitas, plus the return of the biggest name in boxing, Mike Tyson. The best fights are on America's #1 boxing network. So call 1-888-SHOWTIME to order and get $50 cash. Offer expires March 31st, 2003. Offer available to new Showtime subscribers only. Proof of subscription required. Limit 1 rebate per household. Call 1-888-SHOWTIME or log on to SHO.com for further details.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis. Only on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
If you've done much traveling, you know that finding a nice hotel for a great price can make your trip. Well, Hotwire is the site that can get you a big break on your hotel. And now through the end of February, Hotwire's giving away a free hotel room every day. Just go to Hotwire and search for a hotel hot rate to be automatically entered to win the Hotwire Hotel Room a Day giveaway. Because Hotwire has negotiated special rates, you can get extraordinary hotel rooms at prices to fit even the most ordinary budgets. Here's a great example. A Hotwire customer recently booked a 4-star hotel on North Michigan Avenue right in the heart of Chicago for just $78 a night. With Hotwire, you could book a truly luxurious hotel right in the center of a major city for less than you'd expect to pay for a motel by the interstate. So log on to Hotwire now and enter the Hotwire Hotel Room a Day giveaway. No purchase necessary. See complete rules on Hotwire.com.
Are you ready to get your share of the lottery millions being given away each and every week? Could you use an extra $1 million, $5 million, or even $10 million or more? The key to winning any amount is easy. You have to play the right numbers. Click on the lottery AccuLotto.com banner right now to find out about AccuLotto's $10,000 winning guarantee and to find out how you can be the next lottery jackpot winner. Get a free guide to winning and playing the lottery just for visiting AccuLotto.com today.
Ask yourself this. Is the job you have right now the job you'll have for the rest of your life? You could do better, right? Right. The University of Phoenix Online has helped thousands. In fact, hundreds of thousands of working professionals get ahead in their careers. It's easier than you think. You don't have to drive to class. You can take all of your classes online. Earn your bachelor's degree or master's degree in the field of your choice. There are many programs to choose from. Work towards a better career today. Click on the University of Phoenix banner to learn more. You deserve it.
Are you determined to lose weight this year but worry about using a diet that contains ephedra? Then click on the tuner banner right now for an absolutely free limited time offer. Apple cider vinegar has been safely used for centuries as an all-natural effective way to lose weight. Apple cider vinegar contains powerful antioxidants and enzymes to detoxify your body while reducing your unwanted, unsightly fat. Look better and feel healthier this holiday season by clicking on your radio tuner banner now for details.
There's a new chill in the air, Arctic chill, a new, even colder kind of gum from Dentine Ice. Cooler, icier, fresher. Even cooler, fresher. To take your breath where it's never been before. Dentine Ice. Arctic chill, new from Dentine Ice. Ice at its coldest.
Hot Talk.
Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say trouble right here in River City.
1080.
Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. Is he starting to memorize jokes from Captain Billy's whiz bag?
KOTK.
The Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM. Dave on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis Show.
Yeah, hi, Tom.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, I just wanted to comment on one of your callers there, I don't know, a little while back. He said, he wanted to have influence on the way his children are brought up. I couldn't agree with that guy more. I can't imagine. I've got 4 kids of my own, and I can't imagine not coming home and listening to what my kids did at the end of the day. And, just telling me what went on in their life. I can't imagine some other guy telling my kids, what's right and what's wrong. And, I've listened to some of your other callers also, and, I guess there was a guy who was paying $75 a month for child support.
Actually, he's paying $150 a month, yeah.
Or paying $150 a month. If I didn't have my kids, I'd be a millionaire. I mean, I don't know what kids only cost $150 a month.
Well, in his case, it's all he has.
Well, yeah, I understand that's all he has, and I mean, if that's all he has, what's he doing going out and getting some girl knocked up? I mean, in my opinion, we all know how women get pregnant. It's pretty simple. And,
Yeah, but in his case, he was 17, and she lied and said she couldn't get pregnant, and he believed her. He was 17.
can't get pregnant. Well, I guess that's his
Women
fault.
say, I'm on the pill, I'm using the diaphragm, I got the shot, doctor says I can't conceive, blah, blah, blah. And 17-year-old boys believe that stuff.
Yeah, wow.
Remember, he was 17. You're 36. He was 17.
Yeah, wow. I know. When I was 17, I wouldn't believe. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on, how stupid you are or how smart you are.
At 17, we're all stupid. Let me tell you, we're all stupid.
Yeah, well, you're probably right about that. But, men out there, they need to take responsibility for what they do. A kid is not to be taken light.
Well, but isn't it interesting how only men are required to be responsible? The woman in this case says, I have a boyfriend. I'm going to put him down as the father. Don't say anything.
Well, yeah.
And so it's perfectly okay for a woman to act that way, but when a man dares to say, I don't want to get involved in that, everybody attacks him, including men like you.
Right. Well, I mean, listen.
How about going after a woman who had a boyfriend or a fiancé and was banging some other guy on the side and gets knocked up by the guy on the side? What about her? Do you have anything to say about her?
She ought to be shot, in my opinion.
All right, but I had to drag it out of you.
Well, no. Believe
the first guy you go after is the guy. First person you go after is the guy.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not all for these women that are going out and trying to get whatever they can out of an ex-boyfriend just to spite him or just because they're mad at him. There's a lot of women out there that are like that, but there's a lot of women out there that are not like that, and there's just a bunch of guys out there who are just going around knocking women up, and they don't care what happened. And, it shouldn't be like that. Like I said, until you have your own kids, you don't understand what it's like to say, I mean, I look at my kids, and I'd do anything for my kids.
You live with your kids. I assume you live with the mother of your kids. I assume you live as a family. That's different from having a one-night stand at 17 with somebody who's engaged to somebody else who tells you she can't get pregnant, and then she does. It's a lifetime of horror. Horror.
Absolutely.
It's the worst.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
You have a long-distance relationship?
Yeah, you know what? I actually didn't believe in those. I didn't think they worked.
Well, they usually work if you bang other people.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Like us on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
Are you looking for a way to secure a financial future for you and your family? The Washington Post documents that real estate has outperformed stocks, money market funds, and bonds. And USA Today reports that real estate values have increased an average of 35% nationally over the last 5 years. Hi, I'm Carlton Sheets, and for nearly 20 years, I've shown thousands of people how to build fortunes in real estate using my no-down payment investing system. I am so confident that my program will change your life, I'm willing to send it to you for just $9.95. You heard right. For less than $10, you can use my entire step-by-step system for 30 days. The same proven system that you've seen on television for nearly 20 years. Call 1-800-839-7474. This limited offer may end at any time, so don't wait. Now you have no excuse not to try my time-tested, proven wealth-building system for 30 days. It's just $9.95. Call 1-800-839-7474. That's 1-800-839-7474.
Whether you need something new to talk about or something new to talk on, Nokia has an announcement. A new way to buy a new mobile phone. Online at NokiaUSA.com, you can log on and purchase a Nokia mobile phone and even choose a calling plan that fits your needs. You'll find a complete selection of phones and all the latest accessories. Treat yourself for the holidays or give a friend that gift that keeps you connected. Nokia phones. Click now for the easiest way to buy online at NokiaUSA.com. Nokia. Connecting people.
You should know that an independent consumer survey shows that 95% of parents that use Hooked on Phonics say it works. The latest version of Hooked on Phonics is here, and it includes bonuses and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Call now and receive the amazing Hooked on Phonics system with 5 full levels of reading with music and instruction, games, activities, plus special posters and stickers so children have fun tracking their progress. Don't delay your child's success. Call toll-free 1-800-966-0705. Hooked on Phonics.
Great news for arthritis pain sufferers. Jointritis, the #1 topical pain reliever in drugstores today, is running a $3 coupon in most newspapers this Sunday, September 8th. As an extra bonus, cut the $3 coupon from this Sunday's paper and take it to CVS, Rite Aid, or Walgreens, where Jointritis is on sale at a special low price. Jointritis, with a medicine doctors trust to help stop arthritis pain. Plus triple skin conditioners, lanolin, glucosamine, and chondroitin. Use as directed when your minor arthritis pain flares up.
So my girlfriend calls and wants to go shoe shopping. Yeah. I remind her I have a cold, clogged head, no energy. She says, gee, you had that cold yesterday and played basketball for 2 hours. I say, yesterday I took Dayquil for it, but now I'm out. I'm thinking, yeah, no shopping. So she says, we'll get Dayquil at the drugstore. It's next to the shoe store.
Dayquil. The daytime non-drowsy, stuffy head, sore throat, coughing, aching, fever, help get back your energy. Medicine. From the makers of NyQuil.
Doug Steppen. Right before I know.
You thought I was going to say...
Hot Talk 1080, KOTK.
Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. This is Josh on a cell phone. Hello.
Hey, Tom, this is Josh from California here.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point out something that actually happened to me. When I was 12 or 13, my mother had married someone else, my stepfather, and I took his last name because he had actually become my father. My mother, when I was a child, signed my rights, his rights over. He had signed his rights over to her in exchange for not having to pay child support. But when we actually went through the process, the judge actually told us that his rights were never lost, no matter what paper we signed. He was still required to be there and dispute if he wanted to dispute the name change. And so that paper, if someone's saying to sign some paper, it holds no water in the state of California, and most states are about the same. Mm-hmm. Now, I also had some insight about my wife working in a hospital, and if your name is on the birth certificate, whether you're the father or not, you are legally bound to pay child support.
Well, you have a year in most states, and some states too, to prove you're not the father. But it's very hard to, they have it set up so that the woman can send you notice at your last known address. And many times women put the last known address as their own address, and then the notice comes, they tear it up. That's what they do. It's unbelievable. Send us an email. Our email address is my name. It's Tom at blowmeuptom.com. It's Tom at blowmeuptom.com. Call our comment line. The number is area code 310-842-9592.
The Tom Leykis Show.
KOTK! Right, it's the Tom Leykis Show. Post Office Box 4455, Hollywood, California, 90078. Email us. Our email address is my name. It's Tom at blowmeuptom.com. Tom at blowmeuptom.com. Or if you've got comments about the show, call area code 310-842-9592 from Los Angeles. It's the Tom Leykis Show.
Hot Talk 1080. Hot Talk. KOTK. Portland.
It's 7 o'clock.
CNN Radio News, I'm Cheryl Castro. President Bush says the U.S. is willing to go forward with action against Iraq without the support of the United Nations. Bush says it's clear Saddam Hussein is up to his old tricks and he must be stopped.
It appears to be a rerun of a bad movie. He's delaying. He's deceiving. He's asking for time. He's playing hide and seek with inspectors. But one thing is for certain, he's not disarming.
Britain is the only major military power that would certainly join forces with the U.S. France, China, Russia, and Germany say UN inspectors need more time in Iraq. The U.S. Embassy reports 3 Americans are missing, likely kidnapped by Colombian rebels. Witnesses say the trio was ambushed by guerrilla forces. Journalist Robert Pelton, who had worked as a freelance journalist for CNN, is among the missing. The Senate has cleared legislation designed to help neighboring states coordinate their public alerts for missing children. John Bisney reports from Capitol Hill.
The bill now headed to the House for expected approval would create a national Amber Alert coordinator based at the Justice Department who'd notify nearby states a child's missing. Each could then activate highway message signs and contact radio and TV stations to issue the alert over as broad an area as necessary. The measure also has money to help jurisdictions take part who are short on cash.
The Senate has delayed a vote to confirm Tom Ridge as the Secretary of the new Homeland Security Department. Ridge is expected to easily win approval Wednesday. A survivor of Monday's deadly avalanche in British Columbia says being buried alive in the snow for 20 minutes was comparable to another form of adventure sport.
In the summer, I do a lot of kayaking, and it was like swimming down the roughest river I've ever been in, trying to keep my head above the water.
Other skiers on the scene helped dig John Siebert out. 7 other skiers died. This is CNN Radio News.
KOTK.
Need a degree to advance your career? Then click on our radio banner now. Don't let long hours on the job keep you from career success. Earn your accredited degree or certificate on your time online via the University Alliance at www.degrees.us. Enjoy the convenience of learning from real professors via classes that you view on your computer, all from schools with solid reputations like Villanova University. Visit the University Alliance at www.degrees.us.
Are you determined to lose weight this year but worry about using a diet that contains ephedra? Then click on the tuner banner right now for an absolutely free limited time offer. Apple cider vinegar has been safely used for centuries as an all-natural effective way to lose weight. Apple cider vinegar contains powerful antioxidants and enzymes to detoxify your body while reducing your unwanted, unsightly fat. Look better and feel healthier this holiday season by clicking on your radio tuner banner now for details.
Is growing. The is a Democrat. Sharpton says he's not worried about his controversial past coming up during this campaign.
It is far more credible to stand up for justice and risk controversy than some of the personal issues that some people have run.